Mario! Please, help me! I'm dying!
Ashley!
What's going on? Please save me! The cage is locked with a key.
Damn it! Ashley!
But can't you see the little peach is coming on to me?
The issue of women being overly sexualized in video games has been an ongoing controversy ever since games were first developed. Women are often displayed as usually lightly clad victims, simply waiting for the male hero to rescue them. A common type of female character to be found in video games is therefore the so-called damsel in distress, which literally means young girl or lady in fear or helplessness. She is usually introduced as an object of desire to be won by the usually male hero by fighting his way through a series of combats and challenges until finally rescuing the woman. A good example of this is Princess Peach, the female main character introduced in the Mario series. She is the classic damsel in distress and Mario's love interest. Her fondness of the colour pink, her long blonde hair and big blue eyes are underlying her femininity. Even though Princess Peach is able to fight, one of her main features is her being kidnapped in pretty much every game. However, in 2006, she received her own game called Super Princess Peach, where she appears as the main playable character and has to save the other male characters, who have now been kidnapped instead. The game was altogether received positively, although the lack of difficulty in it was often criticised, even though creating a game around this female hero was a step away from her damsel in distress role. The ability of hers to use her emotions, including, for example, her tears, as a power are pointing back to a rather stereotype kind of female portrayal. However, in recent years, there has been an increase of the portrayal of the tough woman warrior.
Fatality!
I'd finally set out to make my mark.
A good example of that is the adventure survival game The Last of Us, featuring Ellie, a 14-year-old girl who appears as highly independent and also rather feisty. Still, there remains to be both a lack of female representation and a huge debate around the way females are portrayed. In July of 2015, parenting educator and author Rosalind Wiseman, in collaboration with her colleagues Charlie Kuhn and the gaming expert Ashley Birch, has conducted a survey asking over 1,400 middle and high school students about female characters and gaming in general. The results showed that the majority of high school boys found women to be too often portrayed as sex objects. 70% of girls and 78% of boys stated that the main character's gender as unimportant to them. Altogether, 55% of the questioned young male gamers think that the games need more female characters. This shows that the game industry seemingly bases their character designs on only a few assumptions, like girls supposedly not playing action games, or boys in general liking the objectification of women. The result is an overly sexualized display of female characters, be it as the helpless damsel in distress or the tough woman warrior. However, the survey by Wiseman provides a rather optimistic perspective of the future and of a possible if not inevitable change among the next generation of gamers.